Hello, welcome to Uncle Football, where the game meets real talk. I'm your host, Courage. Some they call me Uncle. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you approve my content. Just give me a bit of your time. Today we're going to talk about the madness of football. There's a lot of crazy things which are happening in football. Be it good, be it bad. Let me start with headlines, which doesn't make sense. As we know, we talk about everything, all corners of the world. Today we start with the Kaiser Chiefs. Kaiser Chiefs is a South African team which is in the Premier League. It's a big giant. It's one of the three big teams in South Africa, if not the biggest. Recently, they won a Nedbank semi-final against Mamelodi Sundowns. We have seen a lot of celebrations. We have seen a lot of wild scenes on the internet just because Kaiser Chiefs won against Sundowns. Their recent games, it was always Sundowns winning. Sundowns has made it a habit of winning against Kaiser Chiefs. But the recent results have resulted in a lot of crazy things on the internet. That's why I say this also contributes to the madness of football. The other crazy topic which happened is Arsenal progressing to the Champions League semi-final. Who knew that Arsenal, the Gunners, will beat the mighty Real Madrid in two consecutive games, which is 3-0 at the Emirates and 2-1 at the Bernabeu? Who knew that Real Madrid, with their dominance in the Champions League, some people even call them the owners of the Champions League, who knew that they will lose in the quarterfinal, courtesy of a team called Arsenal from England? It's the crazy world we live in. Some madness also, which is making the headlines. I don't know, help me understand. I want especially neutral people who don't support Manchester United. How is it possible that Jadon Sancho, he failed at Manchester United? Marcus Rashford, he was failing or he doesn't get well with the coach. Anthony, he was also failing at Manchester United. How is it possible that for their respective clubs, they are playing very well? Sancho, some might complain, but if you were to give him a percentage, he's above half. He's doing well at Chelsea. Rashford is like a new player. I watched the match for Aston Villa against the PSG. It's like you are watching prime Ronaldo when you watch Rashford. Anthony has been doing wonders for Real Betis. How is it possible that they are succeeding in their new clubs or in the clubs where they are on loan, but when they come to Manchester United, they are failing? Please drop a comment if you've got an answer to that. Then there have been some viral clips, things which have been viral for good or for bad reasons in the football world. First of all, we've got this thing for Thierry Henry. If you remember, the legend of Spain, of France, the legend himself. I'm calling him of France because he did well when he was playing for Barcelona. But the French legend, Thierry Henry, he's now a pundit. He's now a pundit in these TV, sports TV channels. It's not one, he's been in a lot. We've seen him quite a lot talking about football. You saw when Manchester United played against Newcastle, the goal which they conceded, I think it was the third one. And Lenioro looked at the linesman. And Terry Henry made fun of that thing, that he was even shown looking shocked, looking on the side. He made fun of that small boy. To make matters worse, Lenioro is a French guy. Why would a fellow French legend criticize a small boy, a 18-year-old or a 19-year-old? Why would you do that? Is it not natural, if you are a defender, please drop a comment. Is it not natural that the first thing which you do when you concede a goal is to look at the linesman or to look at the ref? It's not necessarily about offside, but maybe something happened in the run out of play, because you are just hoping that maybe something happened for that goal to be chopped off. But why would you mock a small boy like that? You know, Sky News, Sky Sports, and all this, they were so ashamed with what Henry did that they had to delete the tweets of him, of the video clips and everything. They had to put them down because Henry, he had ashamed them. If anyone agree with what I'm saying, please drop a comment. Other things which are happening about the viral things in football, there's this thing about Sundowns, Mamelodi Sundowns versus Aspirants in the CAF Champions League, the quarterfinal. They played against Aspirants, and after the match, there's a fight which broke. Up to now, we don't know who started the fight. Is it the Sundown supporters? Is it the Aspirants supporters? Up to now, we don't know who started the fight. But there's a clip of a Sundown supporter who saw an Aspirants fan falling down. He had to forget about that they are fighting. He went to help the guy, because he noticed that there's going to be death involved here. He went to help the Aspirants guy because he was almost falling in the second tire of the stadium. It was only one result which was going to happen. We commend that brave guy for what he did. We need more fans like those ones. Then another trending thing also which happened in the world of football, it was, if we go to Zimbabwe, there's a team called Caps United. Caps United lost their home game against Ngezi. And what did the supporters do? They interrupted the coach post-match interview. They waited for his car at the gate. But knowing the coach, Lloyd Chitembo, is a brave guy, he was a hard tackling player, he came out of his car to confront the fans, to explain to the fans what he's trying to do and what had happened. Knowing Lloyd Chitembo, fans are fighting, they are waiting for your car, but instead of him rushing away with security, he came out to talk to the fans. Luckily, no one was injured. Then some topics which are concerning me, which are happening in especially African football. The game is supposed to be a nice game. We're supposed to enjoy our football. It's supposed to be a family environment. We go, we celebrate, we win in peace, we lose in peace. But what's happening in African football recently has caught my eye. It was a game against Mamelodi Sundowns against Esperance in the CAF Champions League. After the match, a fight broke in the stands. There was also the game Orlando Pirates against MC Alger of Algeria. After the match, the players, the opposite players, Alger, the one from Algeria, they were fighting. They wanted to fight the Pirates players and Pirates officials. that even the fans of Orlando Pirates, they had to come into the stadium. Luckily, no one was injured. Security was there to stop the further tension. But why is it we're seeing a lot of teams, especially from certain countries, that if they lose, they're not happy? If the players or the fans, why is that? Why they can't just know that this is just a simple game, it's just a beautiful game, there's no need to fight? I don't know, guys, what do you think about it? Then there's this also story which happened in Guinea, very worrying scenes which happened in Guinea. It was a match between, I don't know if I can pronounce it correct, it was Nzere Kore, something like that, against Lebe. It's a local match, sponsored to honor someone in Guinea. They played well, but in the last minutes, the ref awarded a penalty to Nzere Kore. He awarded a penalty. Then he gave a red card to the opposition player for Lebe. And what happened? Fans were not happy. There was a stampede in the stadium. It happened in December. There was a stampede which resulted in 56 deaths. Imagine you went to support a soccer match. Maybe even your family didn't want you to go, or you took money for bread or things like that. Then you end up coming back in a body bag. Is that what we want for our football? Drop a comment if you believe that I'm making sense. Football has become more of an enemy zone instead of being a family environment. What do you say, guys? If you enjoyed this topic about madness in football, please hit a like, drop a comment, share with your friends. Just tell your friends that the anchor of football is just starting. Help me grow this channel. I thank you.